And Stephanie White, you're not getting off the hook. You are not getting off the hook. Because why is Lexi Hull playing? Like, why is Lexi Hull playing? Ever. Like, simple as that. Why is she playing? It's on you. You put Lexi Hull in for a clutch defensive possession, and she did this. The ball. So the ball is here. The ball's gone over her head here for a lob. And instead of having any idea where the ball is, she decides to just do this. And then the ball starts bouncing behind her, and she does this. And the ball goes over her head, and then she doesn't know what to do. She's disoriented, and then just, instead of fouling Chelsea Gray, jumps on Chelsea Gray, and Chelsea Gray goes and hits the game time 3. That is the best thing Lexi Hull did in that entire game. Because it's the only thing I can remember. She went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Don't remember getting to the free throw line. Oh, I do. And was -5 in 17. I just don't know. I just don't know how you can keep justifying. And by the way, the one possession, like I don't know how you can justify taking Caitlin Clark off for defense. She was the best defensive player in your team in the fourth quarter, and you took her off for defense again, and the person who you put on for defense lost you the game on defense. And yes, I get it. Caitlin Clark, I've made an entire video, if you were looking at this as a video on the channel, about Caitlin Clark choking. I've made an entire video about that. Say what you want in the comment section. Lexi Hull's just bad. Sophie Cunningham can't guard anybody. KK Timpson was a bit scared, but I thought she did a really good job on the rebounds. Like, she got some big boards. Like 11 boards, and they were big boards. That is, it is basically, this game was everything. This game was everything because this was the game people watched. This is this could be a reputation killer for Caitlin Clark because no one cares about Paige Bueckers. Just no offense, no one cares about Paige. No one cares that Paige has choked 3 games since All-Star break. No one cares. And if your choke doesn't matter, if you can just hold it out. And if the Indiana Fever are not bringing in Benijah Laney-Hamilton, or if the Indiana Fever are not currently calling up Bree Hall, Sophie Cunningham, start. Bree Hall, back up. Lexi Hull, go back into Christy Side's purgatory. You have to. If you're not going to start Sophie, start Raven. I don't care if she hasn't played. Start Ty Harris, for all I care. Start Ty Harris. There is no excuse playing her. There is no excuse putting her on the floor. She is the worst player in the league. It is as simple as that. She is the worst player in the league. Point blank, period. That gets on the court. And it's getting worse. Whatever is going on, if she's letting social media get to her head, if she's letting people complaining about her, I hope there's still a player in Lexi. There's a big difference between saying, I believe there's still a player in Lexi, and I don't want her on the floor to find out. I just want her off the floor. And there are certain decisions by Stephanie White that you're looking at them and is like, these are not serious coaching decisions. These are not serious coaching decisions. You build up a 20-point lead by running the pick and roll, by using the gravity Caitlin's getting. And then you decide, we're going to go to this high post motion offense. We're going to 180 from what works. We're going to 180 from what has got us a 20-point lead, and we're not going to make a field goal for 10 minutes then. We're not going to make a field goal for 10 minutes then. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Steph? Like, I get it. You don't want to see the pick and roll because it's too predictable. It works, especially when a team is doubling the pick and roll. And Caitlin was finding rhythm. Like, I don't think you understand. In the first quarter and a half of that game, on every blitz, Caitlin was finding rhythm because she was seeing different looks. She was running the pick and roll. She goes out of her rhythm late in the game. Suddenly, it's high-pressure pick and roll situations. She struggled. That's on Caitlin. That's on Caitlin. Losing that 20-point lead is on you, Steph. A lot of it is on you. It is 30, I'd say it's 50% on the players, 50% of the players and the coaching. Because it was pathetic. It was pathetic. Like, you let Jackie Young, you have a defender. And anyone will say Lexi Hawk can defend. She didn't guard Jackie Young for one possession. Unironically, like, Caitlin Clark's your best perimeter defender and you keep subbing her out. We saw that late in the game. Caitlin Clark is the best perimeter defender on this team. She just is. And that is a scary, scary thing, Amber. You have put together a team where Caitlin Clark is the best perimeter defender. And why do we take Raven fully out of the rotation? Why did Raven lose her spot? Can you not try to play Raven to 3? Because it's not like Lexi rebounds. It's not like she offensive rebounds anymore either. There are so many bad decisions there down the stretch from Stephanie White. And that's not saying, again, that Caitlin Clark does not take 75% of the blame for this. You give it 75% on Caitlin because your best player is going to get the credit. If they had held on and she hit those 2 free throws, she would have gotten 80%. She would have gotten all the credit. She would have gotten every bit of the credit had she just hit those 2 free throws in regulation. We know that. Everyone can agree with that. And because with great, hype comes great responsibility. And holy shit. And at least, again, a positive. Caitlin didn't fuck it on the defensive end. Surprisingly, she wasn't the one. She didn't fuck it on the defensive end. She was their best defender. But Stephanie White subbing out your best defender, who had just on the previous possession locked down Jackie Young. Like, she locked down Chelsea Gray. She got switched on to Jackie Young, locked down Chelsea Young on a drive, then locked down Chelsea Gray, locked down Jackie Young, and then Angel Wilson is driving to the basket, locks down AJ and gets called for a bullshit foul. And the next possession, she gets pulled. The next possession, she gets pulled for the game from defensive reasons and they lose. It is horrific. It was horrific coaching. And yeah, there are a lot of reasons. They had every opportunity to win that game. The Aces were handing the game. Bree Turner fumbled the rebound out of bounds. Everything was being handed to them. And they choked time after time after time. You had the worst 3 quarters of AJ Wilson's career. You had the worst 3 quarters of AJ's career and you couldn't win. Because you didn't score for 10 minutes. You let Jackie Young single-handedly go on a 20-0 run where she scored 20 points. It was a 20-0 run where she scored every point. And Kelsey Mitchell, it's not on you to guard Jackie Young. It's not your fault that you're getting cooked on defense. You're not supposed to be a defender. It is the fault of this team's organization, this coach, that she can't find a system to not let Caitlin or Kelsey get caught on a fucking island every possession. I'm sorry, this is not a championship team. This is not a championship team. They're a good team. They might be the second best team in the league. They're not a championship team. There is no way they take a game off the Aces. Their best bet is to fall to 6. Or maybe it's to fall to 8 for all I know. Maybe their best bet is to fall to 8 and go and win 2 against the Lynx if they want to win. But that's Caitlin's MVP done. A lot of it caused by her. Lexi Hall should not ever play again. Like, she should be benched and taken out of the rotation. Like, I'm sorry. I've seen players waived for less than this.